let's talk about the aftermath of the Warriors and the Rockets series. First things first, what's Durant's status for the Western Conference Finals, best you can tell as we're talking right now, Brian?
Yeah, I think they are hoping that he will come back at some point. Now, he has had calf injuries twice in the last 3 years, and both times he missed a week. But this calf injury, I believe, I mean, I can't say for certain. I don't have the MRIs. I'm not a specialist, but from what I understand, it's a little bit more serious than those other two injuries were. One of the things that happened here, Rich, he was playing 45 minutes a game. I think he was extending himself a little bit too much. So I would be surprised if he plays tomorrow. I mean, I don't know for sure. We don't have an update just yet, but I would expect him to come back some point in the series, which means that the Blazers, if they're going to have a shot to get ahead and try to get home court advantage, it's probably going to be today or Thursday when either Durant doesn't play or is coming back and is somewhat limited.
And then in terms of the concept that we just hit in the Raptors-Sixers series about the way a playoff result might affect a July 1st decision or an off-season decision, the fact that the old-school Warriors, the pre-Durant Warriors, came to the rescue in the injured Durant Warriors moment, how does that affect everything from Draymond and Clay? I know the ownership said that the Splash Brothers are going to stay put. Durant, how does that affect everything in your mind, Brian?
It's a very unusual situation, Rich. So I was at the game in Houston. I was in the Warriors locker room. Their level of celebration was just below popping the champagne. They were so proud of that victory. Joe Lacob, who's their owner, told me that it was maybe one of the biggest victories in his 9 years as owner. And by the way, they've hoisted 3 trophies. And at least some part of that was because it was without Durant. And I don't think it was in a way to sort of send a message to him or anything, because his uniform was hanging in the locker. They were FaceTiming him and texting him and sending him photos. He was as involved in the celebration as you can be virtually in 2019. But I think they all know that Durant there's a chance that he's going to leave. Is it 19%? Is it 56%? I don't know. I mean, I could throw some number at you that could sound good for the next 3 minutes, but would just be bogus and bull. But obviously everybody knows there's a chance he's walking. And so some element of that celebration and embracing that victory was the reality that they may be without Durant next year. And it was kind of a vindication not only to themselves in that moment, but that they are still the great team that won the titles before Durant got there. I can't quantify it. I can't explain it. I'm not on the team. I am not Draymond Green. I can't say exactly how he felt. But observing it, there was no doubt that was a piece and part of what was going on in that moment when they had a phenomenal win, all things considered.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.